level 4 ass wizard.
Level 4, mate.
Level 1 barbarian.
Oh yeah, no one. I was like, bro, it's supposed to be level 5. But yeah. So you got 4 in wizard now and 1 in barbarian.
Oh
But
wait, I never picked my feet.
yeah, I just as I do that now. Then
Oh wait, no,
just,
I decided that I want to go with that feet. Yeah.
But what is a heroic aspiration thing?
the heroic, well, heroic inspiration.
Inspiration, sorry, yeah.
It's I think some of the yeah, so there's like DM discretion. Sometimes the DM or a rule gives you heroic inspiration. You can expend it to re-roll any
Something
die.
which matches their character, they get inspiration basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've just read it. It just it wasn't loading. So
yeah. You can like give I can give people inspiration if I feel like you know.
Your character would have done that. He feels inspired by doing that.
Yeah. So anyway, last time in the D&D, Justinian and Wilhelm they both made the way to the sort of kind of a more elven than human city, but it borders the two nations, so it sort of sat in the middle, just sort of between them. It's in between sort of the borders of both of these nations. It's a nice stopping point for travellers, and it's quite hidden, which we'll see when I bring up the map again for Luke. But yeah, Justinian and Wilhelm once again wake up decently early. You go down after, let's say, probably a quite decent nap, seeing as the elven fabric and sort of, as you realise last session, the elven beds are a lot, more finely crafted than the beds over in the human nation. It's definitely worth the money you paid for your rooms, but you make your way down. You're sort of chilling at the bar like usual, and Luke, would you be wandering in, or would you have already found your way here?
I was afraid to think. Oh,
What?
he kind of like cut out.
Oh, I said Justinian and Wilhelm were chilling at the bar, and I was asking, would your character have already made his way here, or would you just be coming in now?
Sorry, you cut out for me, so I didn't hear what you said.
I just repeated myself again.
And then when you tend to repeat yourself, you cut out.
Well, I don't think I'm seen on Discord if I cut out, but
Is it a fucking Discord issue?
probably. I'm just gonna hold the Discord up just to make sure I can see when I cut out and see if it's my connection. But yeah, as I said, Wilhelm and Justinian were chilling at the bar as they woke up a bit early, like usual. I was asking, would your character have already made his way here? Because it has been
Yeah,
like a whole day.
like you fucking bastards! You left early and fucking ditched me!
Yeah, like
well, because
Oh,
because
you fucking
you
bastards!
because you haven't done anything. You've done no work. They've got you doing the easy work, Cupcake. Me and Wilhelm have just carried this whole group.
I've got my back here.
You've done absolutely nothing, bro.
I've
Come on
just
now.
had to travel all the way from the other nation, all the way here, in
Well,
one day!
this will be a bit more useful, and we'll tell you next time.
to be fair, Wilhelm sort of turns on his seat. He's like, to be fair, it wasn't that long of a walk. It was half an hour at best. He's like, well, anyway, it would be good to have another person to help in the jobs. Maybe we'll be able to get some more work.
Yeah, I saw you money anyway.
Yes, you do. I have an IOU
I owe you 50 gold coins.
on a really poorly, like, yeah, it's like a ripped piece of like paper out of like a
No, on,
book.
yeah, on like tissue paper
On
type thing, with napkin.
it's on like it's like a bar napkin that Wilhelm like just keeps in his like shirt pocket underneath his armor. It's just Luke's drunken handwriting, or like partially drunken handwriting saying "I owe you 37 gold." And yeah, but now the group's back together. Is there anything anyone wants to do in the tavern before you head off, or would you just be out the door?
Uh,
Hello.
hello. I'm too
Ah,
broke to drink, so I'm
bro,
not.
this is bad, bro.
Peak Discord moments.
No, because I'm monitoring. I've got the chart up and everything, and there's nothing wrong with the ping. It's staying at
That's what I mean.
15.
That's what's happening before. My ping was at like 30, which is normal. Like
Yeah.
it dipped up for 30 for a second, and
Are
everyone
you
was having
sure
like,
it's not this server? Because every other server, we never really have
no.
these.
The other server was like that as well. The main channel.
We could. Well, no, but it wasn't as bad as this one.
The thing is, I don't have perms. None of us have.
Yeah.
It's only Joe who has perms
I don't know
for
why. I
this
don't know why this man has
server.
perms still. Like,
We
bro
we
doesn't
Because
could
he
have.
made it when he made
Yeah.
it.
we could hop in the Tarkov one.
You can try to talk one if you.
Yeah.
Because this one's pretty
Just
bad,
so
bro.
we're not
Like,
disturbing Matt and
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah. And the vice versa. Yeah, I'll put some jokes then.
Oh,
Alright, let's see. Let's see if it's better. If people start
how
sounding like
long before
robots.
someone else cuts out?
Yeah. But yeah, is there anything that people want to do in the tavern or?
I'm too broke, so
Yeah.
I'd I'd say let's get to work. Rah!
Well, we need to find work first, like, cause
And find work then.
yeah. So yeah, Jason, is there anything you want to do in the tavern, or would you just be out the door as well? Working that.
no, not really. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll just start walking
I
out.
just want a morning pint, but I thought you'd want that.
Oh hell no, no.
Yeah.
No, we got to lock in today. We have to lock in.
40-hour work shift. So obviously,
Yeah, well, no, I'm on that 80-hour. I'm on that 80-hour shift.
in one day.
Yeah, in one day.
Yeah. But yeah, you make your way out into the city. This is what the city looks like for you, Luke, because you've not seen it before. But you would have. This is sort of the view you would have when you were, but sort of coming the same way that Jason and Wilhelm came. So you would have seen this as like an aerial view. But yeah, you move out onto the streets. It's around the usual time you would get up in like the human nation, around like off our time. I'd say like 7 in the morning.
But the elves would already be wide awake. Cause
Yeah.
what,
And
rest.
yeah, and as you walk out, you would think it's midday, because even though the sun's still rising over the mountains, people are up and about.
Just built different.
People are up working. Up.
Elves don't need much sleep. Well, they don't sleep, do they?
Yeah, Wilhelm sort of looks over and is like, yes, I'd heard stories, but I never saw it for myself. Well,
Yeah, well.
they're quite active. But yeah, I guess would you lot just walk around and Jason, I'm guessing like you and Wilhelm would probably know where to go by now to go back to like would you go back to the
Yeah,
Merchant
well,
Guild?
yeah, well, we know where it is, so
Yeah, see,
may as well just
yeah.
head where we. May as well just go where we know first.
Yeah, so you start heading just towards the Merchant Guild, which isn't too far from what you know from the tavern. It's just down the road, and then you take a right and back down. Sort of because you're in like the sort of kind of like the business district is what the merchant woman described it as. But it's just sort of like walking down, just looking. You can hear some people trying to sell stuff. You walk past the stall and you can hear an elven man loud and clear. Is like, "Come up, one and all, adventurers and warriors, to buy some bombs. Will help in your travels. You have all kinds of bombs for sale here at the bomb shack. You need acid bombs. We've got acid bombs. You need fire bombs. We got fire bombs. Any kind of bomb you can think of, we've got it here at the bomb shack. Would any of you go up to the bomb shack?
Too broke to go to the bomb shack.
No, I would probably like inspect it, but I wouldn't buy anything.
Yeah, Wilhelm's kind of interested. Also, he sort of like he moves a bit further than you because he's more interested to actually talk to the guy, but you're just I guess kind of just looking, window shopping a bit.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you can sort of close enough so you'll hear it as well. It's like, good sir, can I interest you in buying some bombs from the bomb shack?
I think Winhell would already been there.
Yeah,
You're back again for more bombs.
no, we haven't run into the bomb shack yet. It's like, I was like, yes, I actually am quite interested in this bomb shack. Sounds quite interesting. It's like, yes. It's like, well, what are you looking for? He's like, well, I won't mind some fire bombs. He said you had fire bombs, and so I was like, yeah, yes, we do. I can do you a nice bag here of 5 fire bombs for 10 gold. Well, I'm sort of he ponders for a second. He's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll make that deal." And he reaches into his pouch, takes out 10 gold, and passes it to the elven man. He passes him a pouch of these 5 little sort of
Bombs.
yeah, little bombs. It's all kind of made out of glass. You can see like the sparks and flares of like the firebomb like powder, whatever it would be inside of it.
Maybe alcohol. Molotov.
Yeah.
It's just a
Yeah.
Molotov.
Well, it seems a bit more magical than something like just a Molotov. It seems to have like actual either magic spells or something inside of it. It's just not just alcohol and a fucking fire rag. Like a
Can I ask Wilhelm if I can look at his bomb?
sure, yeah. He'll take one out and he'll pass you one of them to have a look at.
I'm gonna ponder the bomb.
Ponder the bomb.
I forgot that I now have like +7 in my Arcana with the headband. I ponder the bomb.
Yeah, one second, I'm just adding them to Wilhelm's inventory.
Can I figure out what makes this bomb so magical?
What did you get? You got 24. Yeah, you've got decent knowledge of the arcane arts, and you did get a good roll. So you'd probably be able to you have like a decent idea. The bombs themselves, or like the casing in it, it's probably from what you can like sort of guess, and we'll figure out from just having a gander at the inner workings. You would guess that maybe it's either some sort of powder or the glass orb that holds like all the ingredients is sort of like an arcane focus of sorts, but it's more centralized on being like a one-time use spell, and then obviously this little encased spell orb is just surrounded with the other stuff to make it easier to throw.
Pretty ingenious design here.
The man looks sort of like stares at you. He's like, "Oh well, I thank you. Yes, we've been working on our craft to help adventurers, hopefully all over the realm, maybe seeking for an elemental advantage over their opponents."
How good is it killing orcs?
I'd say very well. We haven't really had, we obviously haven't really done a field test on an orc, but I'd say it was probably pretty good. If you can find someone that's especially effective against an orc, we can whip up a bomb for it, and yeah, all creatures have natural weaknesses, and most creatures have regular weaknesses at the end of the day. So if you find what makes a creature tick, then we can make a bomb for it.
Can I ponder my memory to see if orcs have any weaknesses?
Yeah, you can.
Because I've been like in a thingy with orcs.
Yeah, I'd say
Um,
you can ponder
battle.
this now, but it'd probably take you a bit to clock onto it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just roll a history to ponder.
Yeah, just ponder it while you're walking. Guessing you would pass Wilhelm his what? His
I passed
firebomb.
the
Yeah.
bomb back. Yeah.
Yeah, we did get 5, but he paid for 5.
Yeah.
I'm not adding more debt to you. But
No, yeah, I'm giving the bomb back. I
yeah.
was just,
obviously, you
ponder the orb.
start like walking away from the bomb shack guy just as you start pondering about it. You're trying to think. Obviously, you don't really like from just your brief pondering as you're just walking about. You can't really clock onto anything. You know, orcs are, they're susceptible to the usual things that people are susceptible to, but it's not like you can't think of some like major weakness like how some creatures are like, how vampires can't go in sunlight. You're not clocking onto some like major weakness that could be exploited, but maybe if you have a bit more time to think and maybe some more
I can deck him.
experimenting. You deck
Think
him.
of the the harder they fall.
Just fucking trip him. make like a butter bomb, like make the floor really like greasy and you slip over.
There is a spell called Grace that's just exactly that.
I feel like I knew that there was, but yeah, you carry on. You carry on through the city.
I wonder if I can learn Grace. Let me find one.
You carry on through the city and you make your way to the Merchant's Guild. I have a feeling I deleted that. No, we didn't even have a map for it. But yeah, Jason and Wilhelm already have been here before. Luke might have seen it on his way here, but guessing you lot would head inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard inside.
So you all head
Yeah,
inside.
you have to make a deck save, otherwise you fall.
But you all head inside the merchant. I was gonna say the merchant shack. Then I've got shack on the mind after the fucking bomb shack. You head into the merchant guild, and obviously the same woman's behind the counter. And she immediately recognizes Wilhelm and Justinian. She doesn't really say anything to Luke, but she turns to both of you. It's like, oh, gentlemen, you've returned. Well, once again, thank you for what you did yesterday.
It's all right.
Yeah,
What we were paid to do.
Yeah, Wilhelm also chime in as well and just go, yeah, as my dear friend said, is what we are here to do. It's like, yeah. Anyway, I'm still glad to have good workers like you two around. So I'm guessing by the fact you came back so early that you two are looking for work.
That'll be right. Yeah, we need something else to do. Yeah. Well, if you got a few jobs as well, we can take a few one at a time.
Yeah. Sort of been all hands on deck this morning. There's been a lot of people coming in like usual, but as I said, I managed to save you a job.
I was supposed to do that before Tyler, so
Yeah, I was activating my job. Yeah, it's like obviously as I promised you to yesterday, I've made sure to keep a job down in your names just in case anyone else. But yeah, mostly full on jobs, but I managed to save you this job.
Well,
Our farmers sort of there's a big map sort of similar to the one on the screen currently, like on the wall behind us, so she can sort of tell people where to go. She mentions that the farmers kind of around this area, and point like near sort of lake and sort of the more naturally not really city areas. They've all been up in complaining that a beast has been going around in the night, stealing like different fruits, like ruining basically the harvest, apparently taking some cattle as well. They want a group of adventurers to just maybe go talk to some of the farmers, get a bit of an idea of what the farmers have seen, what they're expecting, and see if you lot can find the cause of this, all these disappearances.
We can do that for sure. What is the pay? Is the reward?
Yeah, obviously the merchant guild's heavily affected by this, as it's sort of stopping a decent amount of trade, especially like produce and like all forms of produce. So they're willing to pay 14 gold each for each member.
How much?
14 gold each.
Okay.
I will look to Wilhelm and say, you can have 13 of my gold so I can afford a tavern.
So yeah, fair enough. So 14 gold each, and there might be some bonuses if you find anything interesting. Maybe the beast is an exotic beast, and you can bring some stuff back. But she tells you that kind of on the down low.
Okay. We'll find out. We'll head over there, probably speak to them, and then if it's like a creature that only appears at night, we can just stay at the village until nightfall, and then we can, try and ambush it or whatever.
Yeah. Well, however you gentlemen go about it, I'm sure you'll manage.
Of course, yeah. We'll let's get ahead now soon. Speak to so we can get as much time to gather as much information on the beast before we actually fight it.
Yeah. I'm guessing you just head off then and start making your way towards like sort of the farming area that was
Yeah, I'd say so.
yeah. I'll say I won't make you roll anything. You sort of not know your way, but you've seen the maps. You notice there's a couple maps around the city anyway.
Mhm.
Sort of in like weird little like kind of like kiosk booths, or like zoos and shit. But you managed to find your way easy enough. 'Cause you just walk around the city. But this is sort of the first area you get to. Sort of the main bit. There'll be other villages surrounding it. Need to place you all on the map, but sort of.
I think I'll just name Legacy now.
Why
Sorry,
is
I didn't mean to
nothing
interrupt.
No, I'm just putting it on the map. As you all sort of like make your way from the pathways and sort of make your way into where these farms are. Where is it? There he is. Yeah, I sort of make your way. There'd be more farms around, but we're mainly focusing on just one map, so I can show off what the farms would look like. But there'd be a few just jotted around the sort of area. But as you sort of make your way through, you're like walking down the path. A man comes out. Bit of an older elf man, which is surprising because most elves are old anyway. But you know, bro's getting on there. You can see the age on him.
Onk.
Yeah. He comes out. He's like, "Oh, I'd watch out if I was you lads. Oh, there'd be a beast prowling around these areas.
That's what we're here for.
Got to kill the beast.
Oh, you've come to deal with the beast, have you? Oh,
Yes, sir.
well, if you have any questions, I'm
How
sure I
big's
can
the
help.
beast?
How big is it? Well, I've only seen it through my windows at night, but oh, the beast is dreadful. It was flying through the sky. Probably, I'd say probably. I'm trying to. He's like got his hands out. You know, like if you like made a box with your hands.
Yeah.
It's like a big fish,
Yeah.
little fish cardboard box. He sort of spans his hands out like as far as he can, and he's like, oh, probably about this big. He's got his arms like spread out as far as they'll go. So it was pretty big. It was flying about, and it had a weird roar to it.
Lying about.
Yeah, flying. He said, yeah.
This. Okay. This sounds interesting. We heard that it was pretty much exclusively coming out at night. Is that true?
Yeah, well, we've only really we have people who like work about at night and sort of do things because we don't need to sleep that often. I kind of do now, getting on my older years, but some of our younger lads who are working on the farm, they say it mostly it only comes out at night. Probably we don't think it's a nocturnal creature, but we think it's
Hmm.
it's smart enough to not come out in day when we'll all see it.
Okay. Okay. Do you know where these lads are? So we can talk to them.
Yeah. They'll just be further down the path. You'll see them working at one of the bigger fields.
But Tyler,
Oh.
has there been any damage to this area?
Um, I'd say you can do an investigation.
Can I investigate?
Actually,
investigate
give me nature. Is there nature?
nature.
Is
He has
there-
a nature stat.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's intelligence. Yeah. So kind of the same, but it's the same rules. But yeah, you sort of have a brief gander. And sort of looking about. I'd say you do find some slight damages.
Can I then use my knowledge of like creatures that I've learned from like the school of wizarding and magical beasts?
Yeah, I'd say give me a history.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really help that the damages aren't really concrete. Like, it's not really the best like thing to investigate. So you didn't really get sort of a good. You notice like it's not really even big damages. Like there's some like soil that's probably just been knocked about. There's a couple markings of like stuff in the like soil and obviously where things have been like dug up. But there's nothing like well enough. Like there's nothing like concrete. There's no like claw marks that you can identify. It's just
I wouldn't expect there'd be concrete in medieval times.
no. I mean concrete evidence.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't really find anything. Would
I
you?
go back to the group and go, the damage is too vague to figure out what the beast is.
Well, maybe we'll have more luck over with the next lot.
Yes.
I'm guessing you guys would carry on then. Just carry
I'd
on.
continue.
Yeah, no, I need to go to the people who's on about the lads who work on the farm because
Yeah,
they've seen it firsthand. They'll have more detailed description
yeah. So
of
you,
the creature.
yeah, so you carry on down the path, and weirdly enough, as you carry on down, you're in enough of like the farm would look nearly identical to this. They all have the very same styles to them. But you carry on down, and yeah, maybe this place is actually when you notice when you get down it, it's a lot more bit more damaged than the last place. Like you see like three lads stood in like this like the field area here, and they're all kind of they're talking to themselves. Obviously, they're talking to each other, but they're not saying it loud enough for anyone else to hear. Obviously, because you're a bit far away. Would any of you go up to them?
Yeah, I got to.
Yeah, Wilhelm would follow behind you. What would you do, Luke? Would you follow them to check with these boys, or would you check the rest of the
Very
area?
good in the conversations. I'm gonna keep investigating the surroundings.
Yeah, so you can roll me another nature. But
Let's see,
while
do we
you're
find anything? Natural motherfucking 20!
yeah, so I'll get back to you in a minute, Luke. But
Yeah.
Justinian and while you're like, because you're currently looking around, but Justinian and Wilhelm, you both make your way up to these sort of well young in quotation marks because you know elves, but like younger elven boys.
Hmm.
Would you initiate the conversation, Jason, or would you want Wilhelm to?
Yeah, no, I just got to them and say, hello, so we are here investigating a creature that's apparently been harassing this village for a while. We heard that you guys may potentially have some more information on it.
Yeah, sort of. They turn around and sort of the closest one to you is like, oh yeah, yeah. We heard the job had been like put up for someone to do this. Yeah. Um. He sort of like turns to his mate. He's like, all right. So I'll tell him what we know. He's like, yeah. Oh, his mate's like agree. So the guy who originally started talking is like, yeah. So I'm sure if you told anyone else, they'll tell you as well. The creature was pretty big. Um. It well, it was flying. It was flying about, sort of picking off some of our cattle and some of
Right.
our produce. Some I could tell you for sure, for certain. Obviously, since it was night time, I didn't get an amazing look at it, but I can tell you for certain, it's not a
Hmm.
dragon. It's not a dragon
Okay.
or anything like that. I don't think it had.
But what about like its appearance? If it's not a dragon, what like just facial features? Did it have?
Yeah,
You get what I mean? Like,
yeah. I'll try and describe it to you now. Or at least from what we've seen. It would help if this actually described the creature. I don't have to do it myself, but why is this horrendous? Yeah, I guess yeah, that's alright. It kind of had like sort of weird, kind of weird fur.
okay,
It had some like the fur was kind of like they kind of like look like spikes going like along its back and along
okay,
it, like there was some at the edge of its tail.
right.
Again, certainly not something like a dragon. Like there's no way there'd be a dragon around these parts, but even so,
Mm.
because it didn't really look scale. It more just had regular sort of like skin, like animal hide.
Okay, okay.
The wings
Yeah,
were
this seems very strange. I've never heard of this.
yeah. Wilhelm sort of like looks to you and as well. He just sort of like shrugs. He's like, yeah, I've never heard of such a creature. It's like yeah. It had like I guess from what we saw, like kind of looked like it had like paws almost. It didn't have like it didn't really have claws.
Hmm.
It had like it had some claw. It had claws sort of on the end, but it was more like had like paws, sort of like a cat.
Okay.
We didn't really get a good look at what the wings were like. They looked like wings from what we could see.
Okay. Okay. Um. All right. Well, I'd probably be doing a mixture of writing this down and then just remembering
Yeah, just sort of
like the rest of it.
writing down some key
Yeah.
features, and then just sort of mentally noting sort of the other ones.
And I'll just say to him like, okay, we appreciate the information. So we heard as well that it kind of strictly comes out at night. Is that correct?
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We've never seen it in the daylight. If so, I could
Okay.
give you a better description. But
Bad description now. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
he's like, well,
So yeah, go on.
he's like, yeah. Us the last we saw of it when we were getting a look. He sort of points north. It's like it went off. It sort of headed off that way towards where some of the caves are. So we think maybe it makes a layer there in the morning and comes out at night. So
Okay.
if you
Okay.
want to take a look there, you might be able to find something. But that's just where we saw it heading off.
Okay. We can do that. So we're thinking maybe if we go there and we can't find it, we come back here and we stay with you guys until night, and then we can maybe ambush it if it comes in.
Yeah, that sounds alright with
Would
us.
you
Yeah.
guys be willing to join the ranks and fight, or are you
Um.
guys not got
Yeah.
soft hands?
Soft hands. It's like yeah, we might be farm lads, but we're still elves at the end of the day. We all know our way around the bow. We've all been training to someday join the guards.
Yes.
So if you need extra hands against it, we'll be happy to lend out.
Yeah, it's just I've never heard of this, so I don't know how powerful this thing potentially is. So we may need all hands on deck.
Yeah, and seeing it's like the conversation wrapping up, we go back to Luke. Luke, you're sort of looking around sort of the fields, just sort of poking around where everyone is, just not really paying much attention. Um, and as well, you do notice some claw marks. So what the boys were describing to the other lads. There's some claw marks, and sort of mainly just claw marks, a bit of damage to the soil. But you do notice some plunged into the ground just a bit away.
What's this?
You pick up a weird spike. It's not obviously when you touch it, it's not poisonous or anything, but you have this spike. I'd say you get a history check on advantage because now you actually have a piece of the creature.
It's in history. Oh, let's have a look. I've seen stuff like this before. That's another natural 20.
Yeah, yeah. You're sort of on the ball today. You know, maybe the lack of alcohol flowing through your head is helping that.
Oh, this is the booze. I need to stop drinking as much.
It's the headband. That's what the headband's helping you. But you have a look at it.
It's injecting a roid directly into my
Yeah.
brain.
Brain roids. But you have a good gander at it, and you sort of think back to your times at the academy, and sort of as you were gandering through the magical creatures book, and this, to your knowledge of what you remember, just from the descriptions you've been told, could be a spike of a manticore.
Hmm.
Don't like those things.
But I'm guessing, would you go to, move over to the other lads and tell them about this?
Yes. This appears to be the spike of a manticore.
Wilhelm looks at you with a very confusing look. He's like,
Think of like your magical griffin, but evil.
ah, what's a griffin?
Do you know what a lion is?
Oh, yeah, of course. And he, like...
Think of a lion with like dragon wings and spikes.
sounds quite interesting. And obviously, he's pointing to his emblem on his armor, which is of a lion.
Think of that, but evil with dragon legs, not dragon legs, with dragon wings and spikes.
Ah, well, I will smite down this creature when we find it.
Yes.
But yeah,
He probably flung one of his spikes off at the land. I don't know what happened, but he lost a spike.
yeah. So now you have the spike. Would you guys actively try and hunt it now? Would you try and make your way to the cave, or would you?
Tyler, can he use a spike as a weapon?
I mean, I guess you could, yeah. Like later, you could modify a weapon. You could use it as like a dagger, I guess.
I'm gonna use it as a throwing dagger.
Yeah, I guess.
Like what the actual manticore does.
Yeah, it like shoots it out. Well,
Yeah.
I guess yeah, you can use it as like a makeshift dagger for now, and then later on you could always use it and try and forge it into like an actual proper weapon. But yeah, for sure, currently you could do that. But now you sort of know a bit more information about what the creature is. Would you actively try and hunt it then? Would you try and find where it's sleeping, or where?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can pick up any trail.
Yeah. So whoever wants to do it, you can roll me a survival, and we'll see how well.
Not very good with survival checks. Not very good at my directions. I'm a bit
Which one do you
lost.
say, Tom?
Survival. Wilhelm's got a +2 if you want him to lead the charge, but
Yeah, I have +1, so get Wilhelm to it.
Wilhelm's time to shine. See how awake he is. Oh, he's also
He
on the ball.
needs to lock in.
That's a third nat 20.
Where are we? I'm lost.
Yeah, it's another nat 20.
Third one in a fucking row.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, Wilhelm's locked in. He's ready to deliver the righteous justice of his...
Wilhelm has also not had alcohol today.
Of course not, friend. I only have water in the morning.
That's not very fucking boring. Especially since 90% of the time the water's more dangerous than the alcohol.
I don't know what you're talking about. You said the water in this album place. He's saying sort of as he's leading you guys along.
Well, I haven't really seen the water here, but I know the water in the human towns were not very nice.
The water here is lovely. It is crystal clear.
They gave me diarrhea in the human towns. That's why I started drinking alcohol. Same with the Orc Kingdom. Their water was terrible.
Oh. But as Wilhelm's leading you guys on, he's like, this cave, it stinks. Like, really
Stinky
bad.
cave.
Stinky
Who
cave.
farted?
It stinks. But as he sort of leads you down into the cave, I guess you'd all quietly make your way down. This is what you see. You see
Quietly make my way down.
yeah.
I stumble, trip over myself.
Yeah, you see budget cuts, as there's no fucking manticore.
Oh,
in the
shit.
street. So I'm using the little tokens to give.
What budget cuts?
There's literally no manticore fucking thing.
Oh no, we got that. Oh, that's a big budget cut.
Yeah, literally, they don't have a manticore one. I looked it up, like...
Come on.
What do you mean you found one?
Found
Man,
one.
just leave it like that. It's not...
There you go, Tyler. I found one.
Yeah, but I meant on, like, the actual thing without... I wanted to use the actual tokens that the thing gives me, but there's none. I mean,
No
like...
more for come on, there's this one.
Yeah, yeah.
No background.
Sorry, we'll stick with the budget cut manticore. Now you get to see what I was trying to fucking describe as well. Like,
I can see why that's difficult to describe.
yeah, it's especially when you can't just say it looks like a lion. Like, but yeah, from what you see now, actually, the manticore is sleeping.
Oh shit. There's actually like a token editor thing.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, you notice though currently the manticore is sleeping. Around sort of its lair is some fruits and vegetables. They're a bit dirty. They still got mud on them, and
Well,
there is a couple dead animals, sort of just around, sort of in the back of the cave. So
well, I think we've got the culprit.
yeah.
Do you reckon I Or speaks.
Maybe.
I remember looking at the character sheets ages ago when I was doing my campaign. I remember seeing like a language on him, but I can't remember what language.
Well, it's still asleep now currently, so when it wakes up, I mean, you can try speaking to the manticore. I don't know why you would, but
Beast, awaken so we can smite you.
Wilhelm, who is always up for smiting heretics and evildoers, looks at you from across the line, wondering why the fuck you have woken this creature up when you had a perfect opportunity to stealth attack it.
I'm not very good at stealth, and you're in plate armor. Well, not plate armor. You're in heavy armor. You are not a silent being.
As Annex is sort of talk to Wilhelm across the line. Jason, you notice this beast start to rise up from its slumber.
Someone couldn't keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, and with that, you'll have to roll initiative. But as the creature rises up, it screams out a bit of shock and a bit of in anger.
Is he surprised?
Not surprised enough, seeing as you did wake it, but the creature stirs you all. It's just like, what are you all doing in my cave?
Cave, boy.
Don't worry about us, bro.
Nah, I think I do have to work.
Yeah, and Annie's going last as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over for bro.
Oh no! What the hell? What are these rolls,
Yeah,
man?
it's over for bro.
Enough.
Yeah, bro.
Enough.
Wait, 3 turns of damage before he gets to anything. Yeah, bro's cooked.
What are you doing in my cave?
Beat down. Time for a beat down, boy.
The manticore like rises up, it's slapping his tail against like the dirt. It's like, you're a long way from home, human.
I think you are as
I
well,
don't
bro.
have no home.
Like how
So you're right. I'm a long way.
but it's Wilhelm's turn.
Kill him.
Ooh, killer! Ooh, killer! I'm trying to figure out what to do actually. Yeah. So as Wilhelm starts walking up to this beast, trudging in his heavy armor, you hear him sort of muttering something under his breath.
Mm.
He's sort of muttering to himself. He's got his hammer out and he's sort of waving his hand over it, muttering to himself as he walks up to the creature. The manticore's like confused. It's like, what are you? It's like, speak up if you're talking to me, boy. Wilhelm raises his hammer up and screams, "Hammer down!" as his hammer crashes onto the manticore. Firstly, for 6 damage. He's then gonna level 2 Divine Smite. Which is 3d8, because it's a 2nd level. For 18. And the thing that Wilhelm was muttering was actually sort of like an incantation for a Thunderous Smite, because you can do it as a bonus action.
Fucking hell.
Creature's cooked already, man.
Bro's cooked already.
Hey, half HP gone.
Which is an extra 5 damage off Wilhelm's Thunderous Smite. So in total that is 24, 20, 29 damage. As the creature's like, oh, so like, bro was bigging himself up and was not expecting it. Bro was not ready for this. I need to find the image now of the goddamn fucking lion. Where it's like, bro is not built like this. I'll find it after the session and send it. But it's like, bro. And then Wilhelm will do his 2nd attack. He's not going to put anything special on it. He's just going to bonk him in the head. Which I think does hit, actually. 15. Yeah, just about. And he just hits for another 9. Sort of As he's trying to like pipe up against the manticle's like, it's like, is that all you got here? He just sort of bonks him over the head again with his hammer.
Is that all you got? Bonk.
Bonk. There's
No.
like mid conversation, like as he's finished, he says just bonk, and that's
Well, he's
Wilhelm.
getting Yakuza heat moves right now.
Yeah, that's Wilhelm's turn though.
I'm gonna activate rage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna charge him. Charge into him. Ah.
Oh yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna see you like one charge up here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Also-
gonna pull out my fists.
Yeah, second. That shouldn't be an advantage, but I had to roll the strength check for the man.
And I fucking miss.
Oh, yeah, that's a miss. So run up and the manacle's sort of like staggering from the blow. It sort of notices you trying to sneak up and sort of manages to weave out the way. Oh yeah, you don't have to attack shit. Yeah, 'cause you're not.
Yeah, because I'm a level 4 wizard.
Yeah. Is that your
Oh.
turn
Yeah, because I used my bonus action. Yeah.
then? That's your turn, and Jason, it's your turn.
Okay, man. So I'm gonna just get better line of sight because Wilhelm's fat ass is kind of blocking. I'm probably gonna shoot him. Let's shoot him twice.
Yeah. Yeah, the 15 hits. 13 does not.
Okay.
But yeah, the creature's sort of like weaving away from Luke. Sort of like use this wing sort of flat back a bit. Doesn't notice you moving up to the side. You hit a good clean hit on the side of the creature. It sort of forces it to land.
I was gonna do something else, but I think I'll just leave it at that. Got some early damage. It's alright.
Yeah. The manticore screams out as it uses its like paw to sort of like snap your arrow out of its wing. It's like, I hate you, adventuring kind. Why can't you just leave me alone? All I wanted to do was eat some creatures.
Holy yap!
Yeah, it's it just sort of it raises its tail, and it's gonna fire 3 attacks, 1 at each of you. So
No.
it will go in top to bottom order. So first one will be Jason, second Wilhelm, and third Luke. So Jason is 15, Wilhelm is
Misses.
an 18, and Luke yours is an 11.
That misses.
Yeah, so it'll raise its tail, sort of Gatling firing these tail spikes. Some of them are just hitting the ground.
Wouldn't he be at disadvantage with his tail spike?
He sort of
Yeah, because he's in melee.
He's in melee
yeah,
range.
he's in melee. Well, he misses all of you anyway as well. So
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that's
misses
true,
all of us
yeah.
anyway.
yeah, I would have rolled the other ones, but yeah, even so, like it's trying to like sort of get high ground by flapping its wings, but it kind of can't. As Jason got a good shot into the wing, sort of just fires his barrage.
Burn his wings.
Yeah, it sort of like flaps up and fires down, and they all just sort of miss. Like it's sort of
But aim.
yeah, so like Gatling fires down on all of you and somehow misses, using actually all of its tail spikes in the process. Yeah, because it has 24 tail spikes. It sort of Gatling fired all of them at you and
Bro's
somehow,
panicking.
yeah, well, bro woke up.
Wait, so is he limited to melee now?
Yeah, he only has melee attacks because he used all his tail spikes.
I
in the
am.
barrage.
It's free game for me then. You can't attack me.
Yeah.
It's free game.
Yeah, unless he like charges through Wilhelm and
That's my role though. Just
Yeah.
just pester him at range.
but that's his turn. Land down. As he lands down, he sees this unit of paladin about to smack him over the head again.
Shit.
I rolled just both. I'm not gonna do any more divine smites, but 2 more
Ding,
attacks.
And then slots looking low.
No, they're not low. I've just used 2 already. I have 3 first levels and a second level. So, but
Bro got
it's
eradicated.
18. Oh. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the fucking AC, thinking that was the health. I'm like, oh god, bro's cooked. But no, that was the AC. I was looking at. I was like, god damn, bro's cooked.
Why is he on like 15 HP already?
But with Wilhelm's 2 strikes, sort of staggering the creature, That's Wilhelm's turn anyway, and it's back to you, Luke.
Fisticup. Yeah.
That's a hit.
That deals 7 plus my 2 from being raging, plus my also additional one I get now for my. I saw it a second ago. I'm doing damage. Whenever I do an unarmed strike, I get to choose either a damage, grapple, or shove. I'm gonna deal an extra 3 damage because I chose damage on my unarmed strike.
Oh.
So it does 12 damage. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action because I attacked a creature with an unarmed strike. I'm gonna also grapple him.
Yeah, so
Make a strength save.
bro does not need to do all that because
He's dead.
as you crouch down, sort of getting locked in as Wilhelm sort of staggers the creature back, you get a nice, clean, like open body shot available to you.
Uppercut. I'm going for an
You
uppercut.
go down, the creature sort of like as it's staggering back after Wilhelm are sort of like knocked out of the way. The creature can't even see you because you're like sort of out of its vision because its head's rocked back. You come up with an uppercut right onto the jaw of this manticore, sort of adding a bit more force to what Willem already done. You knock it back, and it sort of fucking smacks against this back wall here, and it sort of like flops over.
He's dead already?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought this guy was going to be a challenge.
Get him.
Oh, no one took any damage, did they?
No.
No.
Bro, I thought this guy was actually going to be a challenge. I was like, oh, I'm actually kind of hyped for this
If I
one.
remember correctly, he's only a challenge rating 3.
Yeah. It was a challenge rating 3-1. Arguably, I thought I would have done more. But
Oh,
yeah,
buff
you
him a
go-
bit, man. Like, buff
I
my
think
boy a little bit.
I think it's because he didn't get very high at the start, so he wasn't able to do any attacks.
Yeah, and then he got hit
No,
by.
what-
No,
really
he
don't
didn't even do. I didn't no damage run.
Yeah, because Wilhelm hit him for a decent amount with the strike plus thunderous, and then like he just kept piling on with the rest of users. But yeah, the creature is dealt with.
Can I skin him?
Fucking hell. Hey, but 5 seconds, the body's still warm. But yeah, I'd say.
In theory, he's knocked out because I did bludgeoning, so in theory that'd knock him out.
Well, he got his back fucking shattered against the wall.
Yeah.
Like
Oh shit, yeah.
with both of you hitting like a power of friendship ass move. But yeah, I'd say you can skin him. Jason, would you try and take anything off this creature's body?
No, I don't desecrate the dead.
He's a rare beast. I'm gonna sell his hide. I gotta pay back my debt somehow.
Yeah, Wilhelm will turn away from the kind of charred, a bit charred like face of the creature.
Why is he? Oh yeah, because I wouldn't take
Because
the
he got
face.
yeah,
Yeah, I forgot about the divine
because he
smite.
got
I take the
bombed
uncharred
over-
bit.
yeah, obviously
Yeah.
like his body's fine, apart from like the back area. The back area is a bit bloody, but other than that,
I'd skin like the main chest basically,
yeah.
the main hide.
Did you roll me an athletics instead of an animal handling?
No, that's when I was grappling.
Oh, can you roll an animal handling then for how well you?
This is where I get a nat. Oh,
Yeah. You sort of you go to town. Pause.
shit, my sword's a bit blunted.
Yeah. Like you go to work. It looks
Oh,
it looks like someone's just absolutely desecrated this corpse.
This ain't going well.
You've-
I back away and I'm gonna cast firebolt on the body.
God, bros. Yeah.
I'm giving him a funeral.
It's not a Viking burial. We're not putting him out to sea. You're just setting him on fire.
Yeah, I've got to make sure like no other creatures like take up this place for his body.
So yeah, so you burn the body. I'd say you've got some hide, but it's not the best quality.
I'd burn the hide with it. I'm like, this isn't even worth it.
It'll just be hard to sell it. But yeah, you throw the hide you did cut off just onto the pile. As sort of the body crackles and sets ablaze. Guessing you lot would head out the cave.
Yeah.
I wait for his skull to burn. So I'm taking his skull. We need evidence that we killed it.
That's a fair point, yeah. So you sort of wait a bit until the fire's died down. And you obviously You take the
Cooking s'mores over the fire.
cooking s'mores over the burning manticore. But you wait for the fire to down and sort of pull off its skull, and sort of take it with you.
Yeah, walking back, I give it a little clean up.
Yeah, sort of wiping it down.
Otherwise, it'll be stinky.
Stinky.
Stinky, charred, burning hair.
Yeah.
The smell in that cave would be horrendous.
Oh god. Be like fucking Matthew's bin after, and Daniel's threw up in it
When did he throw up in the bin?
yesterday. Fucking
Yeah, he
stank.
did. Well, no, he's a real lightweight. So
Yeah. But I guess.
Oh, you guys drinking heavily?
hell no,
Hell no, I didn't drink
Li-
shit. I-
hell no,
I drank.
yeah, no.
Motherfucker, I drank Tropicano. That's what I drank.
You just crashed out. He literally had one beer that was like 8%, and then had like maybe one or two Copperbergs, and he was like throwing up. I'm like, Daniel, bro, like this bro would not survive 1 minute of anybody else. Like
Yeah. Bro will not be playing Mario Kart.
again, if you don't drink often, then 8%
Yeah.
beer is going to be pretty. It's going to hit you hard.
Yeah. Well, depends.
'Cause
on
that's
the-
like
Did he drink it after or before food?
After.
no,
so-
it was after. I think. Well, he tried the. What I think it wasn't really the alcohol; it was the 18-inch because he had he tried
Yeah.
eating an 18-inch pizza, and the thing is like.
I think it might
Then
be
he
the
started.
taste.
Then he started getting the lager down, and like lager's super carbonated, so
Yeah,
it's like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
I just forgot my things on the quote channel, so it's just like, what the fuck did you send to the chat, Jason?
Well,
The fucking like, oh yeah, the yes I play League of Legends.
yeah, it's tape measure.
No, because all I could see was like the thumbnail of it. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no, that's just a thumbnail. Yeah, no, it's
I
not
was like-
hentai.
I was
No,
like-
no.
But yeah, I'm guessing. Would you like make your way back to town?
Yeah.
Or would you tell the villagers on the way out, or like the farmers? on
Yeah,
the way
I
out,
show the villagers in. Mr. Villagers, we have dealt with the manticore. I have his skull.
like sort of the lads who were there and some of like the other villagers who work. So they all start cheering. They're like, thank you, great adventurers. So well, make sure you make your way to the merchant guild to get your rewards.
As we head back to the merchants, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, no, I just zoned out.
Yeah, so you carry on back after talking to the villagers and make your way back to the merchant guild. Guessing, Luke, would you pull it out your bag?
Yep. I go, Mr. Merchant Man.
Miss.
We-
It's a woman.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize who it was. Miss Merchant Lady. I
Oh.
have the manticore skull as proof we defeated this horrid beast.
She's like, wow, a manticore all the way out here. So surprised.
Yes,
Creatures like them usually don't take nests close to the villages.
they can speak too.
Ah. That's great. Well, obviously, the town once again thanks you for your work, and if you give me a moment, I will go fetch your pay.
Oh, good man.
It's just sort of like she sort of like gets to the sort of register, looks sort of like counts all the money out, passes you all 3 bags, with passes you each a bag, so you know what I mean. Passes you all a bag with 14 gold in it.
Nice.
Thank you. As I take 1 gold out the pouch and pass the rest to
To Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Yeah.
There you go, Wilhelm. There's a portion. There's most of my pay.
So with that, you owe him. So you gave him what, 13?
13. Yeah.
So him 24 more gold.
24 left to pay.
Yeah. And Wilhelm gets another 13. Back alert. But yeah, that's really
Actually, there's another like 3,000, 4,000 to pay.
yeah.
1,000 percent
You don't know, but Wilhelm's actually just put that fucking 200% interest on. It's like EU
3,000.
four, yeah, the EU four like 3,000% interest trade offers. But yeah, that's all the work they have to offer today. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head back to the tavern?
Let's go. Is it gonna be like a hunter's
Um,
guild?
You could have a look, yeah. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from finding one. I'll see.
I'm gonna have a look, see if I can find like a guild of hunters. Maybe they'll see comfort in the prize of a manticore. Well, the skull of one.
Yeah, so Luke heads off to do that. I wouldn't say you need to do a survival check. I'll just we'll catch up with you in a minute once the other two are done. As Luke sort of just
How,
runs around.
how long does it take me to find it? Too fucking long.
Yeah, but what would Wilhelm and Justinian do? Do you have any side quests you
uh,
want to do, Jason, or would you just head back to the tavern?
Picard's would probably get back. You would probably just call it a day, but nah.
Yeah, Wilhelm doesn't really need anything either. He's got them fire bombs for after, but that's all he needs. Yeah, Luke obviously isn't there, but we'll put him with the gang for later. But yeah, Wilhelm, he's kind of not in the mood for a drink. Bro's, saving that bag. So he'll just place a gold coin on the counter. He's like, "My good man, like, do you happen to have another room for the night?" He's like, "Yeah, of course. Uh, one of our other our staff will show you up in a minute." It's like, thank you, good sir." So he turns to you next, Jason. He's like, what can I do for you?"
Um, just a room. That's all right.
Yeah, I'll say, I've got four silver like usual.
Yeah, I'll hand in the four.
Yeah, obviously he tells you the same thing that one of the you'll get one of obviously the staff to come take you to your rooms in a second. But yeah, after just a small bit, obviously a person comes out. They so like, "Oh, I'll be showing you to your rooms." So he leads you upstairs and passes you the key to both your rooms, so you can go in.
Yeah, my guy will go in. He
Yeah,
was head in.
yeah. We'll get back to Luke now. I'll put it back on the city for now. Just have the map. But yeah, Luke, you wander around the city for a bit, and you do find what you would think is a hunters guild. There's like, uh, well, by the fact that it has a big sign, a big hanging sign, sort of dangling from the front that says, it says the Orzov Brothers Hunting Guild.
I enter.
Yes, you enter in to this guild. There's a bunch of this is well the usual layout, kind of like a tavern, but obviously with less fucking bars. Some nice wooden pillars, and you notice as you walk in, there's quite a lot of like animal skulls, pelts, and the whole 9 yards on display in this building. So you'd ever think that this is the right place. There's a there's an elven man sort of dressed in sort of like leather armor with what looks like wolf pelt sort of
Yeah.
over his shoulder. He's like, "Right there, mate. What can I help you with?"
I've come in. Well, I say I come in to have killed a manticore. I brought it in skull. I thought you might want it.
He's like, "Yeah, just place it on the table. We'll have a look at it."
I placed on the manticore and the manticore spike.
Yeah,
Place that
you
down.
got the spike as well. So yeah. He sort of he sort of he sort of has a look at it. He looks at the skull. Sort of checking to make sure like how good of a quality it is, and obviously to make sure it actually is a manticore, not just some random fucking head. It's got like a bestiary out, sort of like flicking out over the pages. After a bit, he also has a gander at the spike. He's like, "Yeah, oh, well, these look quite decent. yeah. Be real. We probably don't massively need the spike because certainly something we can display. But we'll happily take the skull off you. But if you want, I know a guy, and if you wanted to keep that spike as a prize, I could always fashion it into a pretty nice dagger for you.
Yes, oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, wouldn't need any payment off you. The guy has a kind of an obsession of making weapons out of creatures. He's like, yeah, I'll happily sell you. I'll happily sell. Well, we'll happily buy this skull off you for. So as I look at it, it's like, how's 35 gold sound?
As I pick up the pouch of gold and put it in my pocket.
Yeah, he passes you the patch 35 and shakes. Well, he puts. He take. I'm having a stroke. Yeah, he obviously he holds his hand out to shake your hand.
So I received the shake. If I find any more mythical creatures, I'll bring them to you.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's a pleasure doing business with you. And
Yes, I tried to get the pelt, but my sword was a bit dull, and I just ended up ruining it.
yeah, did you say if you wanted the dagger?
I did say, yeah, I want the
Yeah.
dagger.
He's like, yeah. So where you currently staying? I can get my guy to drop it off for you.
I'm staying in. I point like say I'm staying in the tavern. I did not get the tavern's name. At the tavern,
I'm gonna be
near
real.
the entrance
Yeah, I'm gonna
of
be
the
real.
main.
I'm gonna be real. I can't fucking remember what the tavern was called. I gave it a name yet last session, but I can't remember it.
I'd say I'd state the name, but Tyler did not tell me the name of the tavern.
I can't remember. But yeah, you say well, it's called like the only tavern in town, so he knows which one it is, and you would know the name. You sort of tell him the name of the tavern, and he's like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course, yeah, I'll get my mate to drop it off in the morning for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Would you head back to the tavern now, or
Yeah, I'd head back to the tavern and give Wilhelm some more gold.
yeah?
Wilhelm, I have more money for you.
Well, he would currently be in his room, so I guess would you go up and like knock on?
I'd first buy a room.
Oh, yeah, you first. Yeah, it's like, yeah, mate, I'll be 4 silver.
And the man for silver. Good job I kept the 4 silver coins.
Yeah.
Thank you, good sir.
Obviously, yeah, like with the other two, one of the staff would come to show you your room.
I asked which room is my compadre Wilhelm. I have some money for him.
They would obviously like show you and sort of like point to one of the rooms.
Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. As I knock on Wilhelm's room.
Yeah, you knock on. Wilhelm comes to the door. Obviously, not in his armor, sort of more in like bedtime, just regular clothing. He's like, Alex,
How
your
much,
friend.
how much more do I owe you?
He pulls out his book.
He's no longer on the little napkin.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. No, it wasn't a napkin. He puts away his book, forgetting that he didn't actually move it over yet. He pulls out the napkin, which now has like a little cross over the original price and like another price of how much left he has to pay. He sort of you see him pull it out of his like top pocket. He looks like, you owe me 24 gold, good friend.
I passed the 24. I sold a manticore head.
Ah, well, at least that is your debt dealt with.
Yes.
So yeah, well, do you need anything else off me tonight?
Nope, just dropping the money off. Bedtime it is. Or drinking. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I will see you in the morning, good friend.
Yes, yes.
So he closes his door and gets back in bed. But yeah,
Short session today.
yeah, bit of a shorter
Because
one.
Tyler wants to get back on Minecraft.
It has been like an hour still, but a bit of
Yeah.
a shorter one. It was a short one with Jason last time.
I want to get back on Minecraft.
Yeah, I actually one got maybe
How much XP we get, bro?
2. Nah.
Two
Wow.
golden
Two
XP.
Should be about 1,000.
Nah, I'll check though. You get 700 XP.
700.
Pretty good amount for the fact he died in 2 turns.
Bro got comboed.
That was crazy. I was expecting a fight, bro.
I was. That's what I was.
Come on now.
Maybe I know I could put a bit more harder creatures in
Better
there.
give him a buff.
Yeah, 200 health.
Give him 20 armor class, 400 HP.
It's called armor class.
Yeah, next session I'm just gonna make you all fight an immortal skeleton who does like 2
He has
damage.
one armor class. He has one armor class.
He has 1 armor class and can only deal 1 damage, but dodges like 40 attacks before he dies. He'll also
Fair enough.
yeah, literally got the reference. But yeah,
I first I was gonna say it's the bow is the thing from Bowser's Castle. It just doesn't.
oh, the dry bones.
Yeah. He dodges 40 attacks before he dies. I'm like, oh, that's fucking.
It's actually more. I think it's actually like 24 or something like that before it can beat Sans. But yeah, that is the end of the session. I obviously hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.